Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. Today, you know it, I'm bringing you another educational video as it pertains to the VA claims process. And today I'm going to be discussing paragraph 29 and paragraph 30. A lot of veterans do not know about this benefit if they are service connected. So today I'm going to break it down, and also I'm going to be providing you some example wording that you can use when you file these claims. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, everyone, paragraph 29 and paragraph 30. Now, as a former VA rater, I rated hundreds of these claims, okay? They are really easy if you know what you are doing. Meaning you, the vet, do you know what it is? Do you know the paperwork to submit? Okay? Now, I'm going to break all that down for you in today's video, so don't even worry about it. All right? Now, slide number 1. Here's slide number 1. We're going to cover 38 CFR 4.29, ratings for service-connected disabilities, disabilities requiring hospital treatment or observation. It's paragraph 29, okay? Notice they said service-connected disabilities, so you have to be service-connected for paragraph 29 and paragraph 30. Basically, what they're saying, 4.29 and 4.30, okay? Now, the first paragraph here, it states a total disability rating, 100%, will be assigned without regard to other provisions of the rating schedule when it is established that a service-connected disability, underline that, has required hospital treatment in a Department of Veterans Affairs or an approved hospital for a period of excess of 21 days, or hospital observation at Department of Veterans Affairs expense for a service-connected disability for a period in excess of 29 days. Now, please do not ask me, Dwayne, I went to this hospital, does that count? They're telling you what counts, okay? So I highlighted in bold or. So what they're saying, you have to meet one of these, all right? Then at the bottom it says effective the first date of continuous hospitalization and will be terminated effective the last date of the month of hospital discharge. So as a rater, what did I look for? I wanted to see that at the admission date and the discharge date. And then in between, what were you were seeing for? Because it's going to have a diagnosis, especially admission diagnosis and discharge diagnosis. I go to the code sheet, the previous code sheets, to see if you're service connected for it. Yep, veteran went in on this date. Veteran came out on this date. I'm going to give him or her temporary 100% for that month, for admission, and if they were discharged the following month, they get 100% for those 2 months. But it has to be for a service-connected condition. Let's keep going. Slide number 2. Here in slide number 2, this is another M21 manual reference. Now, on the first page was first slide was the 38 CFR, and the M21 manual reference is this one. Keep in mind, I did not copy the entire M21 manual reference and the 38 CFR. They were too big, okay? So I do that sometimes, but I always point it out, but you have the number and the name of the 38 CFR, the M21 manual reference, which means you can go out and do more research if you feel you qualify, okay? So it says, with the provisions of 38 CFR 4.29 do not apply. Woo, when they do not apply. So this is for the veterans that always like to take a circle and put it in a square. It doesn't fit. So they're telling you when it does not apply. Do not apply the provisions, 38 CFR 4.29, when a veteran is treated as a resident in a state veterans home, currently receiving a total rating for the disability for which hospitalization was required. So example, let's just say you get 100% for whatever condition, right? You're already 100%. and you go in, you get treatment for it, you cannot get another 100%. You can't, meaning they cannot grant you 100% of 4.29 because you're already 100% for that condition. So again, do not try and take a circle and put it in a square they're spelling out for you. Let's keep going. Bullet comment number 3, a resident in a VA domiciliary program or a participant in a live-in work-out program being utilized to facilitate transition to community living. Okay? And then it gives some exceptions there. I'm not going to go through that. But the last bullet comment down below, 100% evaluation on the 38 CFR 4.29 in combination with another service-connected disability, independently rated 60% or more disabling, entitles the veteran to statutory housebound benefits. Now you might be saying, Dwayne, what do they mean? Okay, so that's SMCS, housebound. The rating scheduler criteria, the rating criteria to get housebound, you have to have a disability, a service-connected disability at 100%, and your other disability or disabilities need to add up to 60% or higher. Okay, so if you go in, you got a disability that's 10%, you go in, you have a hospital treatment where you have to stay in observation, whatever, more than 21 days, they'll give you 10%. Oh, you have 50% for migraines. Oh, you have 20% for the back and 10% for tinnitus. Those add up to 60. Then they also have to give you the SMC amount for that period of time, whether it be 1 month, 2 months, or whatever, how long the paragraph 29 extends for. Okay? Moving right along, slide number 3. This is 38 CFR 4.30, convalescent ratings. Now, which one did I rate more of? 4.30. I did a lot of the 4.29s, paragraph 30, but I know I did more paragraph 30. Same thing, make sure you have your paperwork. Now, the paperwork you're going to need for this is your operative report, because it's going to show the pre and post diagnosis and the date of the surgery. So it says total ratings will be assigned under the section if treatment of a service-connected disability resulted in 1, surgery necessitating at least 1 month of convalescence. 2, surgery with severe post-operative residuals such as incompletely healed surgical wounds, stumps of recent amputations, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to go through and read that entire bullet comment. Number 3, immobilization by cast without surgery of 1 joint or more. Okay, but again, you got to be, think about it, you got to be service connected. Now, B, a total rating under this section will require full justification on the rating sheet and may be extended as follows. I'm going to jump to number 2. Extensions of 1 or more months up to 6 months beyond the initial 6-month period may be made under paragraph subpart A, right above this, 2 or 3, the 2 bullet comments of this section upon approval of the Veteran Service Center manager. Now, the reason why I highlighted that is because in this example I'm going to show you, I'm going to break it down. You will understand it, okay? Now, it says extensions of 1 or more months up to 6 months. Then it says beyond the initial 6 months. So they're saying, you know, they should be giving you 6 months. So think about this. When I rated veteran head and knee replacement, that was probably the most, out of all the joint replacements that I did, I would see knee at least 75% of the time than any other joint, okay? And we were automatically given 1 year on knee replacement. And then the VA changed that. And VA employees started giving out just like 3 months. What it says here, 1 or more months up to 6 months beyond the initial 6 months. So they're saying, okay, you're supposed to have the initial 6 months, but we'll live to fight another day on that. All right. So if you go beyond the 6 months, they're saying the Veteran Center manager has to approve it. Now, what is a Veteran Service Center manager? On the VSC side, Veteran Service Center, that's where you have well, appeals is not part of it. It used to be, but it's called DROP now. But you have your VSRs, RVSRs, the rating criteria, rating activity, et cetera, et cetera. And then they'll have assistant coaches, and then you have assistant service center, veteran service center managers, something like the AVSMs or whatever they call them. And then the person that's over them is a veteran service center manager. So once a rater completes that, they have to send it over to the veteran service center manager to sign off on it. Okay. Now, if that region office has a butthole of a veteran service center manager, this is how you get past that and make sure you get the right months of convalescence. Okay. Next slide. Right here, I'm giving you an example, and this is an example only. Okay. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not an orthopedic surgeon. I'm just giving you an example. So if you feel you need more than 3 months or 1 up to 6 months beyond the initial 6 months, this is how you can get there. And again, this is only an example. I'm not a medical professional and I'm not giving any medical advice. How to word claim for paragraph 30, knee replacement. I'm claiming a convalescent rating under 38 CFR 4.30 for my service-connected right knee under diagnostic code 5261. Now, once you are service-connected, they're going to change that diagnostic code to reflect the knee replacement, okay? Please see the attached operative report because you're going to need the operative report showing you had the knee replacement and if it was from a private, location, put that information and then the date. Now, I just thought about something. When I was rating, I can remember vets, they would file a claim for a knee replacement and they had their knee replacement like 10 years prior. And they didn't file that claim. And they were coming in for their second knee replacement. Now, raters are supposed to go back and look at all the VA progress notes. I did that, and guess what? I gave the veteran 2 years temporary 100% for both knee replacements. How could I do that when the knee replacement was 10 years ago? Because he had it done at a VA medical facility. When it's done at a VA medical facility, it could go back 20 years. If you see it, you can go ahead and grant the benefit, and that's what I did. Okay, and then he had the second one at another VA medical center, and I was able to grant that one, the one that he was claiming. Now, if it's at a private facility, 1 year. You go beyond 1 year, you're not going to get the temporary 100%, but they will give you the increase if you're at 10 to 20 to the minimum 30% knee replacement under the diagnostic code for the knee replacement. Let's keep going. Also, please see attached detailed convalescent report, which states I need convalescent beyond 6 months, 6 months beyond what's stated in 38 CFR 4.30, subpart B, subpart 2. My physician notes the following. The veteran will need 12 months convalescence. I'm not going to read all the remainder of this for the following reasons due to his or her age and complication of surgery. Now, you have to look at this example and say, okay, I'm being physical therapy this long. I'm going to return back to work with restrictions, light duty for this period of time. Those are the amount of months that you might want to be requesting. But again, you got to have that proof. You got the operative report, have your doctor write a letter. Because they did the knee replacement. They know when you need to go back to work, how long you need to be on light duty, if you got any restrictions or anything like that. Okay, so it's pretty much straightforward. Paragraph 29, paragraph 30. Keep in mind, I did not list the entire 38 CFR or the M21 manual reference. I just took parts that I felt you needed to know. So continue to go out to the VA's website and do your homework. If you meet these criteria, These are some easy claims. Make sure for paragraph 29, you get the admission information, the date. You get the discharge documentation with the date. Paragraph 30, you get the operative report. Have the doctor write a letter, how long you need to be out on convalescence, to include a breakdown of physical therapy. Return to work with the restrictions, light duty, etc., etc. Trust me, you'll make that Raider's life a lot easier. So, that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.